be able to come around and he'd be writing their breast tissue. He would say to them to sit up a little bit more. And then he could still sit up a little bit more. Just to bear your weight in. He could say, keep bearing weight in, put your hands just here on either side. And he could. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to think about these things. Like that's a little bit too friendly. But this one, it feels very relaxing for him. And I just go, there's the balls. There's the front. When I first started doing these, I was like, I don't know, they're not that meaningful. And then, as I feel what goes on over the years in these bodies, like, if your body doesn't have any challenges in the knees, if you've got good range of motion, and you know that they're really tight at this lower end. How are your knees, Jill? Are you okay with your knees?
So they can be brief when you have very much pressure.
Yeah, okay.
One, but otherwise they're pretty good. So from a high to a low.
Now,
That's my feeling.
I looked at Ryan's feet at the beginning. You guys are all were kind of on the front. And I just can see there's just something going on in this foot. I don't know quite what it is, but it matches exactly what I felt on his knee. And when you look at this, you go, oh, look at that part of the foot goes that direction. You have to look at Lori's feet earlier today. That part of the foot goes in this direction. Right? He's got a twist kind of like that. You see how it's different on that foot than this foot? It's interesting. Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't know. This is the same thing I've ever done from the start of this. I don't know, I'm just a yoga teacher, I didn't know anatomy. All I want to do is make some straight lines. And if I start with this preconceived notion that really, if we were smart, we would have a lot of sensation, a lot of movement on the lateral side of the feet. When I do this, when I look at Ryan, I would go, Ryan, you want to come out of the position so you're not too weighted onto the balls. I'm going to help you move your feet. Okay, so I could have been doing this right from the start. If you had a person you were teaching them one-to-one, the calf work, you could say, this is the intention. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
If he were to go down in that position and lean forward and I yanked on his feet, okay, if I just start yanking, feel the difference?
Yeah.
Nothing moves. It's just too much weight where he is, so come on up. And I can see there's a whole twist. Whatever he's got going on here, I want to make that straight, and I want to make that straight. It's like I'm trying to give him arches. And I'm trying to pull his lateral side down. Feel the difference? So it's not that his toes aren't straight, but I can tell if he keeps coming down, I'll slide forward a little bit more. How you doing?
Good.
So I find as we get closer to the ankles, the more twisted the feet get. And it's meaningful all the way down. Can you feel the difference as I do this? Sometimes people say it doesn't feel so easy in my knee when you do that. But we're going to hold you there, and then bring the balls right into your ankles. Okay? And I'm going to try and get him to hold this. So that foot wants to go there. Can you see it? Nice, right? What does it feel like when I'm doing the adjustment? What changes?
Way more stretch to the lateral side of the calf, or the calf, the shin.
Okay. So as he's here, I might just say, we're going to hold your feet right there. I held that 15 minutes to 20 seconds, right? Interesting. What does that feel like for you?
Something definitely is going on the left side. It's kind of weird to feel it all the way up to my knee.
So it's interesting because you start helping somebody figure out, there it goes, you feel that releasing?
Yeah.
You can start figuring out where people are all really wound up in their body, and it's so interesting that you can change it when you're in this folded position. So, see that foot? See where that foot went? Sheepers. Right?
I don't have that crease as much.
Maybe that is getting way more intense, so I'm going to just keep on as he comes forward. So you're right in the front of the ankles yet? There you go. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. And you can feel that if I just twisted before you moved, it would have just felt like a twist. So it's like we're setting bones. Sometimes people have very unruly feet. They've got very manageable feet. But they're quite symmetrical. Sometimes I'll grab a person's foot and I have to really twist this way and then hold it this way. What's it feel like for you?
Isn't it all the way in my left femur?
The interesting Tabitha, what we find. And then once we've got this in the ankle joint, we'll do this one last time. So I'm finding my position, right? Can you see my shoulders are going down, my shoulder blades are going down, I'm really pressing. If we can stand that, I'm going to switch that sandwich with Ryan right down. All right, so now he's going to start rolling the balls onto the feet. Okay, so he can scoot the balls, the knees forward, great. See how I'm pulling? This is getting very detailed. These are the possibilities. I want you guys to do it quickly. Okay? And so scoot forward a little bit more. See how I'm using the balls? It's like a steering wheel. No. Can you feel it, Ryan?
Yeah.
And keep going forward a little bit more.
Are you using the balls to spread?
Throw something there.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, is if he takes a little weight off, okay, you're gonna hold yourself there.
Okay.
Take yourself a little weight off, good. Can you see me straightening him here? And then take a little weight off on this side. What's that feel like?
Interesting.
Just keep scooting forward. Okay, so the balls are heading kind of towards the big toe. So if we had lots of time, we could actually do a couple of lines. So let's just do this. Take it out to the big toe, right? It's interesting, right? Let's take a little further. Great. And then just for fun, come on back to the ankle. This is where it is. We're going to take them a little bit lateral on the dorsal sides of these ankles. Feel the difference? I'm just placing you in different place. Good. I'm just getting particular. This isn't really what she's got in the mind. She's just saying hold the legs straight. It's fun. Just move forward. See that foot? Yeah, I'm just driving this. And keep sliding forward. Keep bringing this right onto the dorsal side, 2 through 5. He's making it work. Now hold that position. This is what you're hopefully going to do one day with your own hands. You're going to be able to lean back and you're going to be able to put that pressure straight on. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Keep coming forward. And keep coming forward. And so I'm grabbing there. It's the outer side. Yeah, and keep coming forward. And here's his toes. When I used to do with Donna at the beginning, she was like, "Oh, my neuroma!" And now the neuroma's pretty much gone. Forward a little bit more.
So this is the outside line?
So if I could do that. How you doing?
Good.
Great. Stand up.
Whoa, feet. Feet big time.
Like they can hit the ground.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I can feel like every part of my foot
We've
almost.
got super strong grip patterns all down the anterior leg, right in the dorsal foot.